stage, please. Niraj is obtaining a master's degree in computer science. His presentation is entitled, Predicting Externally Visible Traits from a DNA Sample. Niraj, are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Awesome. All right, you may begin when the clock reaches 0.
Remember that one episode from Pawn Stars where a person came in with a masterpiece painting, allegedly created by a great artist, Claude Monet? Although Rick and his expert deemed it fake, they could have been fooled into millions of dollars. Well, let's say I wanted to create something just like Monet. I handed my first painting to Rick. It's so bad that it kicks me out of the shop. The only thing going for me is that my masterpiece painting doesn't have to be an exact replica, but it has to look like it belongs to Monet's collection. In the subsequent few months, I bring in more paintings, each better than the previous one, though not enough to fool Rick or his expert. Finally, the day of reckoning arrives, and I've mastered every stroke, dotted the I's, crossed the T's, and I walk out of the pawn shop a millionaire. In the realm of artificial intelligence, this is exactly how a generative network works. I am the generator who creates new paintings, and Rick and his expert are the discriminator who judge whether the paintings are real or fake. My research makes use of this concept to generate 3D faces from a DNA sample from a crime scene. My aim is to predict the visual appearance of a person from just the DNA sequence. Analogically, in my research, the generator algorithm generates fake 3D faces, and the discriminator algorithm has to judge a pairing of a 3D face and a DNA sample. Did you know that the DNA sequence encodes our facial morphology? Scientists have identified tens and thousands of genomic markers which directly correlate to our hair color, eye color, and our facial features. Currently, the traditional forensic approach is to match the DNA found at a crime scene to a database of suspects. But what if there are no suspects available? Or what if there are no results produced from the DNA database search? Well, in this case, the case is dropped due to lack of leads and thus gets classified as a cold case. A large majority of violent crimes, such as homicides, sexual assaults, and missing person cases are not solved within a reasonable time frame. The US police is only able to solve 66% of murder and 32% of sexual assault cases. These disturbing statistics essentially mean that justice is not served for both the murderers and the victims. My research enables me to produce computational tools to generate 3D faces from a DNA sequence. And this, my friends, will help provide an unprecedented advancement in combating terrorism and criminal investigations. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Niraj. So, what an exciting use of technology. While our judges are scoring, let's find out a little bit more about you. Why did you originally choose your degree program?
I was always interested in computer science right from my school days, and I used to play around with programs. I knew I wanted to go in this career path, and I just love coding, and that's why it made sense for me to pursue a master's in computer science.
I'm so glad that you can be following your dream here at San Jose State. For our second question, has there been a mentor, perhaps a professor, teacher, or family member that has really helped you find your educational path?
So I would say it's my mother. I've had this conversation so many times with her and my father as well. She has seen a lot of a variety of my interests, and she was the one who kind of gave me that particular hope on where I can go, where I can actually shine. And eventually I was the one who made the decision, but I felt that motherly love that you require to make the final decisions.
That's great. I'm glad you have such a strong connection with your mother. So, and then again, a little bit of a fun question here. What have you enjoyed most about being back on campus?
I am actually very excited to be on campus. My whole graduation was online, but now I'm meeting people. I met my advisor the other day, and it's fun. It's pretty fun.
Do you have a favorite spot on campus yet? Maybe a restaurant?
Yeah, it's just besides the billiards room.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.